Good morning, everyone. There's a first for me, a mink in a cubby box. 220 doesn't quite have him killed there. Kind of unfortunate, but that's mink number 20. Heck yeah. Awesome. I've never caught one in a 220 box before, so we'll get him taken care of here. We also have a raccoon down here, nice big one, so we'll get these out of here and get down the road. That's a little more like it there. I couldn't believe that this location was blank yesterday. We got one sitting there and one hanging out right there, if you guys can see the mask. So nice double. Well, we got something going on. My box is upside down. I can't see my other one yet, but I gotta be real careful. I ate it really hard down here last year and it didn't feel very good. The other one's empty. Oh, there he is. Looks like a nice raccoon. Oh yeah. Yeah, I seen that my box is upside down. I'm like, well, something's going on. There he lays on the ice. Not frozen or nothing. Just hanging out there. So, been kind of slow so far. The dog proofs really whooped them. They definitely did their part today. The boxes have been a little bit slower, but at least for me, that's kind of how the boxes go. Some days you'll absolutely hammer them, and other days they won't work them. It's not that they're not going by them, they just won't work them for some reason. I'm sure there's more. Whoops. I'm sure there's more to the puzzle than I know or am in consideration as a factor, but nice one. Can't complain. Pretty sure my fish is history. Put a carp head in there. See how that does. Caught quite a few here last year. Just this tiny little creek. Flowing up and through. I actually just got a Snapchat memory. Last year at this time it was really cold. And I caught four in that otter. There we go, now it's not rocking. I caught 4 in that otter today, and we're already well ahead of that as far as the raccoons go, so better than last year anyway. But we'll get this 220 tucked back in here. Be getting down the road. Well, we had one here yesterday too. Today we got Mr. Bobtail. Let's see how I want to get him out of here. Have this box just tucked up in this corner, up in here, away from those sticks a little bit. Get this 220 reset here. It's gonna be a pain to get my setters in there on him, so we'll do it by hand. Nice big bobtail. Fish is still in there, so other box in the tube there's empty again. They've both been in this same trap, the two that we have caught here, so either they're coming from this way or the first one gets them thinking about it and the next one they've had enough and they gotta have it. Never know, but get that 220 tucked back up in this box here. That was really uncomfortable sitting there like that. Okay. What do we got going on here? I gotta get my trap. There we go. Maybe. I'm gonna get this thing in here and we'll be getting down the road. I got a stick in the way. I like what I saw out my pickup window. 2 nice jumbos sitting here. Cannot complain about that one bit. The one in the back is really big. They're both big though. Glad to have them. Dog proofs actually did all right today. We're still pretty early in the line, but nice double. Coming down the old beer can bridge. And that set is empty today. But this set's got a nice one sitting here. Looks like another bobtail. It's just kind of this trail. Beaver's got this all dammed up, which I actually like to trap. All the ones that the beavers got dammed up this time of year. Kind of forces them to the high bank trails a little bit more. Get him pulled out of that little hole in the ice there. Get his arm out of there so it doesn't cause me any problems. Oh no, he's not a bobtail. He's just underwater. Nice one though, nice big one. That's a brand new Duke, so we're gonna go ahead and use the setters since I got them. That thing off his head there. Fish is still in there. Just want to make sure that box isn't rocking. If your box is rocking, like this especially, you're gonna have a lot of snapped off traps. They just fiddle with them so much. They climb all over them, and you don't want them rocking. There we go. We'll get out of here. Well, I've ranted about this yesterday, and I'm just gonna talk about it again today. But you can see I got 2 burn circles here. They're mine. I already trapped this, but we came back and here we are still catching them here. So this feller here is actually still alive. It does happen. Just kind of wanted to bring some attention to that. It does happen if you do catch a live one at a 220. It certainly does happen. So, but yeah, I come back to these spots later in the year with my boxes and still catch them just fine. So we'll get him taken care of and get down the road. Oh, it's about time we got another one. So you can see this high bank trail beat to a pulp. Coming down here, and then they're going down by the bridge wall, and they're also just kind of skirting along the bank here. We got our 220 box sitting right here in this flat spot. It's actually where the water runs off the bridge. I just made this flat spot right here, and it's perfect to put a box on. That being said, if it rained, my dry fluffy raccoon would be wet. But with how things have went in Iowa, we've gotten hardly any rain at all this year, so don't really got to worry about that. Get that off his head. Fish is still in there. Let's see. Right there. Just a little chunk of fish in there. I want to add a little more. Wipe the hand off before I grab my trap. Don't like that. I like that better. Fix my triggers that he bent all to heck. That over there. And we'll just plug our 220 back in there. And we'll get out of here. Another nice one. Alrighty. Kind of a little bit of a walk down here. It's underneath the big highway. But 2 days in a row, this trap here's had a nice one sitting here. Other box is still empty, but at least this one's catching some. It's a nice one too. Can't complain. Pretty good belly on him for January. There we go. All right. Of course, my triggers are all jacked up now. That's fine. Get that in there. Let's see. Okay, we're stuck. There we go. Stuck on his claw. This is just another one. It's quite a ways down to the water, so I just put these on this high bank trail here. Pair of boxes, and fish is still in there. Haven't had a whole lot of bait theft this year in my boxes so far. So, which I kind of, it's good and it's bad at the same time. I got quite a bit of carp left in my freezer yet, and I need room for fur in my freezer, and that fish is taking up room in my freezer. Oh well, what do you do? Never have enough freezer space. But we'll get out of here. Well, I looked across the creek over here. We got what looks to be a jumbo. That box there is empty. Oh yeah, that's a real good one. Color ain't the best, but good size. That box is turned around. I'll show you guys what I had that set on here in a second. High bank trail. Had one at this bridge yesterday too, on the other high bank trail on the other side of the bridge. That popped off in there. Hopefully he doesn't go for a tumble, because I don't want him getting wet. I'm really glad he didn't take this all the way down to the creek. That would not have been very fun. You guys can just see this faint little trail weaving up through there. That's what we're getting them on. These high bank trails are great spots this time of year. Let's see. It's rocking too much. I don't like it. What if I put it up here? It ain't rocking there. Something ate a little bit of my fish. We'll put a big old carp head in there. How about that? See what that does. Get this baby reset here. We're only at 2 possums so far. I'm probably going to eat my words for saying that, but a lot lower than yesterday at this point, which I'm happy about, but I'm sure they'll make me eat my words. Daggum possums always do. Need to get this baby up in there. Let's see. That one right there is the problem. What's going on here? I know I had it in there just fine before. Unless he broke my box a little bit. Maybe. Huh. Oh, I'll get this in here and not bore you guys, and we'll be getting out of here. I got it in there. We'll be getting down the road. All right, I just checked the other side. We don't have anything over there, but we do have a raccoon in a trap over here. I just wanted to show you guys, this creek right here is not more than ankle deep, and I was drowning beaver. My 85 was sitting on that bank in the spring. That's how low our daggum water is. Not good. That box is empty there. We got our filler sitting right here. Not a bad one. He's wet from something. He must have been in the water before he came up here. Come on. Get your hand out of there. There we go. Yeah, it may be a rough spring beaver trapping if we don't get a whole pile of snow to fill these creeks up this spring. It'll be tough. Won't be able to run an extended check just because there's no water. Get this boy pulled out of here. Chunk of fish is still in there. Wow, my triggers are all sorts of jacked up now. All right, come on. There we go. Okay, pop them safeties off. That baby set back in there. We'll be getting down the road. Uh-oh, we finally got a double here today. I could not believe this thing was empty yesterday. Beat down path going through here. I can get down here. We got one there and one there. Sweet. And they stayed dry and fluffy. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. I got quite a beat down path going through there. Glad to finally have a double. We had several doubles and DPs earlier, but hadn't hit one in the boxes yet today. Quite a few yesterday. Of course, it was early when it was dark. I was just catching, I think I caught 4 or 5 box doubles yesterday. And I believe 3 of them were before the sun came up, so I didn't even have my camera on me. Now we got a loud semi going over. This trap reset. Just had it sitting right in here. That baby in there. Okay, that one's good. Come over to the next one. That's a boar. And this one's a boar. Sweet. Of course, this one got bit down on it a little bit. Come on, buddy. Give it up. You lost. There we go. Pop this baby off his head. Love 220 in these suckers, especially in boxes. Boxes are one of my favorite ways to trap. Might not catch near as many as I do other times of the year with different methods, but man, are they fun. They can get tricky on you, and it's almost like a game. Honestly, it's kind of fun. Something different. My fish got snagged out of this one. Some guy got a free meal. Could have been that other one that I caught if he was greedy. Never know. We will. I also find it interesting, while I'm on the topic of talking about boxes, I find it interesting how some nights they'll just hammer the boxes, and other nights they'll just walk right by them. It's kind of interesting. I got a feeling it's got something to do with potentially the amount of light that given night. Of course, I have no real proof of that, but a lot has to do with that moon and how bright it is. That makes me wonder if it affects them at all. I don't know. I'm just rambling. We'll get out of here. I tell you what, we're starting to pick up a few here and there again. Sitting on this sandbar right here. Looks like he actually came across the top and worked the set, unless it was a different one. It's another thing I love about box trap. It's just so different. A lot of people don't realize just how interesting and curious a raccoon is, but they're quite an interesting animal. I don't care what anyone says. To me, they're a cool little animal. Get that baby off his head there. I still got my fish. Yep, I still got the fish. He didn't even move that box. That 220 reset there. Other box down here is empty. But glad to have this one. First one at this location, so, and a nice one. We'll be getting out of here. I like that sight right there. We'll get them taken care of and get down the road. Another double. All right, just got back home here today. These 2 rows right here is all from today. We came home with 30 today. This one's from today too. He's just a little wet, so he's gonna hang out in there and dry until tomorrow. But 30 and the mink, number 20 on the year. My goal kind of shifted to wanting 20 of them. And we got number 20 in an interesting way. I've never caught one in a box before, so that was pretty cool. But 30 puts me up to 2044. Yeah, 2244 on the year. So 2244. Can't complain one bit, especially the size today. A little disappointed in the number, but the size, I mean, they're just huge. Can't complain about it one bit. Love catching them big ones. The big ones are fun. But anyways, guys, I got some stuff I got to do tonight, so we'll be we'll be getting stuff wrapped up here, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for watching.